Hey, it's What's Up Wednesday with James, and today I'm going to bring you a couple of tips that I hope will help you in your everyday real estate endeavors to make your transactions more efficient and effective. So I'm going to talk a couple of things today about special stips for every occasion. You know, we will sometimes get a phone call from an agent at 11:30 at night saying, hey, my due diligence period is running out at 12 o'clock and you know, no one has responded to the amendment to address concerns from the inspection that was done, and what do I do? And it's, you know, you've had 5, 7, 10 days of due diligence, and because our contracts are deemed to run through the entire day up until 11:59 p.m., we start freaking out on what to do at the last minute, or the last 30 seconds for that matter. So here is a great special stip to help you with changing the time deadline for obligations to be performed from midnight to an earlier time in the day. And you know, the Georgia Association of Realtors Forms Committee has been working on this, but they have a very difficult time establishing even what a day looks like or a business day, much less what time a day ends. So we want to, from my perspective of the qualifying broker, Southern Classic Realtors wants to implement a company policy that if my agent so desires and wants to put this verbiage in a special stip to prevent an item of going all the way up to 11:30 at night, which quite frankly buyers and sellers and the other agent on the other side of the table don't want to be dealing with contractual matters at 11:30 at night before a midnight cutoff time. So simply do this. Number one, put in the special stips, all time deadlines set forth herein shall expire at blank AM or blank PM on the day of the deadline. So what that means is, if today is your last day of your due diligence period, and you know that runs out tonight at 11:59 p.m., why not go ahead and have a special stip that says all time deadlines set forth here shall expire at 6 p.m. on the day of the deadline. So instead of having it go out to 11:59, why not make it easier on yourself and simply change that in the contract? Of course, with the special stips, all parties have to agree to this, but wouldn't it be nicer to finish something up by 6 or 7, even maybe 8 o'clock at night, instead of pushing the boundaries of a midnight? Because a lot of times when agents are calling us, they're calling us at 11:30 wanting to know what to do, and a lot of times we're probably not even available as a broker at 11:30 at night. I mean, let's be real with that and understand that business is business, and you automatically have 3, 5, 7, 10 days, 12 days, whatever the number of days is, that this matter should be already handled. But then why not just go ahead and say at 6 p.m. That day of the deadlines when everything will expire. So I hope that helps. It's a simple special step. All time deadlines set forth herein shall expire at 6 p.m. on the day of the deadline. So I hope that's a good one. The next one, number 2, I get this a lot, the cleanliness of a house at closing. So we're about ready to close, and the buyer shows up, and there's still a lot of trash and debris and personal property items that the seller has not identified that's going to stay with the property, but just they leave and leave all that stuff. So why not have some language in there? And this is why also you should really focus on making sure you do an adequate walkthrough either the morning of the closing or a day or two before the closing to ensure that you don't have any of these issues, or also to ensure that no damage has been done to the house from the condition it was in when you first saw it and went under contract, because that's really important. So how about something like this? Seller agrees that not more than 3 days prior to the closing, all carpeted areas in the house shall be steam cleaned by a professional carpet cleaning company. All non-carpeted areas shall be swept clean and mopped, with areas with hardwood floors being damp mopped. All toilets, sinks, kitchens, and sink counters, bathtubs, showers, Ovens and stovetops shall be cleaned such that dirt and stains to the extent reasonably possible are removed, and all dirt and hand marks around door handles or doors or the door frame shall be cleaned. Seller agrees to have removed all personal property from the property at least 4 hours prior to closing to make it easier for the buyer to do a final walk through the property. I think at the end of the day, when you have a special stip that reads like that and it's thorough and all parties understand it, then the seller should make sure that the house is left in good condition. I would also think that if that seller was purchasing another house, that they would want that house clean as well. So let's make sure we do unto others as we want to be treated and done to as well. I hope today the cleanliness of a house at closing, which is found under section C.3 of the GAR Purchase and Sales Agreement, and changing a deadline for obligations to be performed before midnight to another time frame has been helpful today. So again, we always want to bring value and help you with your business. We want to make sure we're helping buyers and sellers have successful closings and transactions, because it should be, at the end of the day, an enjoyable event and everybody's happy. So thanks again for giving me this opportunity to bring this to you today. I hope it's helped. And should you have any questions, certainly don't hesitate to reach out to Ryan or myself. We're here always to help you if need be. So thanks again. Until next Wednesday, when it's What's Up Wednesday with James, I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your day.